Hello, everybody. Right, so I'm going to do some unusual content today, and hopefully it's going to give you a little bit of kind of confidence moving forwards. And it's in regard to content creation. Now, I've been content creating. I don't really like using that word because I'm terrible to talk about stuff. But I've been content creating for about 2.5 years now. As I've said previously, sadly, I missed the whole kind of TikTok boom as a reader. So kind of been on the back foot. And yeah, so over the last 2 years, I managed to build up my original account to over 20,000. And then sadly, I got hit by bot attacks. Hence why this account is just over 1,500. Now, the problem is when you're content creating and you start looking for views and you start looking for tips and advice and stuff like that, it's hard, and you start focusing on numbers and stuff like that, and you start to disassociate with why you're doing it really, and I'm putting this added pressure on. Now that's been very relevant for me recently, with having to kind of start over again, and obviously with all the TikTok changes and stuff like that, it's really affected me. Because whereas before on my original account, I was getting pushed out to a lot more people because there were a lot more people following, on this new account, because of the changes, it just kind of gets washed away in the mix. When I started, you had to get that 1,000 follower count to go live. Now, sadly, since they've kind of released the restrictions, every man, woman, and their dog is on here. And as I jokingly say on my lives, people will mindlessly chuck coins at people when they're cooking their tea. So lives like mine, were actually doing something and actually offering something, they just kind of get washed away in the mix. So it's extremely difficult. Now, I want to give you a little bit of hope. Now, this isn't going to kind of help in regard to getting your views up, because sadly, what we need to understand is that with social media, there is an algorithm at play. And if you're doing content other than trying to make a viral video, it's extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult because the algorithm, especially on TikTok specifically, just wants to push out the nonsense, basically. So I'm gonna use my figures as an example. This isn't me bragging or boasting.